What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy Big Red Tree back in the building, man. YouTube's very own me. And you could have been anywhere in the world, but you're here with Red Tree, and I appreciate each and every one of you. What's going on, folks? Man, it's been a crazy week in current events. Boy, we got some shit to talk about to y'all. Listen, let me tell you, man. First of all, I'm gonna start this message off by telling y'all, if you don't got your 2A, you need to go get you some. If you need to get you some classes or somebody to teach you how to shoot a firearm, please reach out and we will point you in the correct direction. You know what? Coming soon. I think I'm gonna take some classes to give some classes. I want to train people in firearms. So yeah, that's what we doing. But yeah, y'all, today is Wednesday, man. Wednesday. We halfway through the week, folks. How y'all week been? We halfway through it. It's almost here, Friday. We almost to the end of the week. Ain't that what they say? Working for the weekend. Working for the weekend. Yeah, I know that song too. Don't be sleeping on my musical knowledge. I know all kind of shit. But yeah, man, whew. The news that I'm gonna start out with, first of all, we're gonna start out on a sad note. I don't know where y'all live, right? But there was an Amber Alert put out for, you know what? Hold on. Let me grand evening to you, Miss Green. Let me go ahead and get my drink together real quick. Yeah, my bad. Cause this one is a doozy. First of all, I want to send some healing energies to the family of that young girl. There was an Amber Alert put out between Delaware and Maryland. Initial reports were that a little girl was taken by force, almost like a kidnapping. Male with the hoodie brandished the firearm and took the little girl. And they put an Amber Alert out for this little girl. So as everybody was waiting to hear the outcome of that whole situation, well, it turns out that the little girl apparently didn't make it. It went from them canceling the Amber Alert. What up, Luck? I see you, my guy. Them canceling the Amber Alert and turning this into a H investigation. So, beautiful little girl, man. It's crazy, man. It's crazy. But when it first went out, I said that there was some foul play. It just didn't sound right. And I'm going to tell y'all why it didn't sound right. Listen, I'm going to just come out and say it, all right? Who the fuck is kidnapping black people kids? Somebody tell me this one. Who in the fuck is kidnapping black people kids? By force. You might got to brandish a gun to take them back because their parents going to be like, oh, hell nah. You said you had them for the weekend, motherfucker. You got them. Today only Saturday. You got one more day with them. They might put a firearm in your face because you try to bring them back early. Ain't nobody stealing no black kids. Hell no. These black kids too advanced today. They gonna cuss you out and thank you all in the same sentence. Hell no. So when the motherfucker said that it was you know what I mean, it was a person with a hoodie on, said he had a hoodie on and some shorts. I'm like, yeah, this don't sound right. This is the fucking summertime. The fuck is you? Now, granted, these kids, they walk around skied up all day. Some of y'all kids right now, you got a son sitting in your house right now. He got a hoodie on. It's 85 degrees outside. Fuck is you doing with that hoodie on, young man? Take that shit off. Go put a t-shirt on. What's wrong with you? What's wrong with you? But that's the kids nowadays. So when they said that this person had a hoodie on and some pants, I'm like, what? Something don't sound right. This don't sound. No. No, this don't sound right at all. This don't sound right at all. Nobody kidnapped no black kids. Fuck around with y'all, man. Motherfuckers, hell no. It's just something that don't happen. Listen, y'all remember that last lady that said motherfuckers came and kidnapped her kids, took her kids, and she ended up, what did she do? She put them kids in the back of that car and ran that car into the river. Remember she said the same shit? Listen. Humor aside, definitely want to send some healing energies, some prayers and some healing energies out to the family of that young girl, because she lost her life. They still investigating, but like I said, it went from a missing person and an Amber Alert to an H investigation. So, we're gonna sip for that young girl, man. Jack and Coke, do your thing. Shout out my brother Mike Law. I see you in the building. Okay, in other news, let's talk about Mr. President. Okay. No. We ain't even gonna get to this dude. We're gonna start here. Did any of y'all see the awards? This is current events for Wednesday. This is the middle of the week current events. So tell me y'all saw the awards, right? Okay. Now, before I go on with my critique and my review of the awards, what up, Feisty? I see you. I want to know, did y'all see Lauren London's outfit? Okay. All right. BET Awards were honoring 4 people. Thank you. Appreciate you. Yeah, you know. BET was honoring 4 people: Mariah Carey, Jamie Foxx, Snoop Dogg, and Kirk Franklin. It was hosted by Kevin Hart. Yo, this has got to be legendary for Kevin Hart. He is a great host. Kevin Hart is a great host. He held it down. Now, granted, this was live, so you know it was it was a little over the place. It made me tune out sometimes. Like when a couple people was performing, I'm not gonna lie, I'm not a Glorilla fan. I watched the performance for like 2 minutes. You know what I mean? She had a little pimp costume on. Then she turned around, started showing a bunch of cheeks. Turned around and started showing a bunch of cheeks. I'm like, yeah, let me turn something else. I think Jurassic Park saw. I don't want to see that bullshit. But the awards was dope, man. Listen. I don't know if people who got money like that start thinking stupid, but what the fuck do some of these people be thinking about in the clothes they be wearing? You got Cam Newton walking around here looking like a fucking medieval bedroom curtain, and he always look like that. That's his shit. But you know what's crazy? It's somebody somewhere else say, "Oh, Tree, you tripping. That was Gucci he had on." Man, I wouldn't give a fuck if it was Ford he was wearing. That shit looked like a medieval bath mat. I don't care what you say. And granted, gang, I see you. He known for that type shit. He known for that. That's what he do. Like literally, that man looked crazy out there. I was like, damn, look at Cam though. And he stayed rocking them crazy big ass Pharrell hats. I call them Pharrell hats. You know what I mean? Because Pharrell was the first one to rock that big ass Mountie. You know what I mean? That shit looked wild as hell. But did y'all see Mariah Carey? I don't want to get sued, but I'm always be myself. Look, plastic surgery ain't for everybody. You hear what I'm saying? Everybody does not need to go get plastic surgery. It's a whole bunch of y'all that got BBLs. You should have left that the fuck in the DR. You don't need that shit. Cause listen, Lord Jesus. They walk around here looking like bad shaped. Y'all, they not looking like peaches. They walk around looking like grapefruits down bottom. You said Mimi look good. Which Mimi? Which one you talking about? Okay. You talking about Mariah Carey. Nah, listen. We're not going to talk about her outfits. Mariah always come to slay. That's number one. And number two, I'm going to give a respectful shout out to A. Marie. She was one of my favorite artists when she was out. You know what I mean? Beyonce stole her whole style. And if you don't believe me, pay attention to the performance that she just did on the BET Awards. Tell me who it looked like. I can tell you who did it first. It was A. Marie. They stole her shit. She even got on a podcast and said how they plotted to steal her style and all that other shit. Man, they look crazy out there, man. I said, look at A. Marie doing the damn thing. But yeah, Mariah Carey. Listen, it's just some people, right, that don't need facial surgeries. Mariah Carey's one of them. Pep from Salt and Pepper is another one. Shout out to Salt, because Salt showed up to slay in that outfit that she had on. You know what I mean? Looking gorgeous out there like she always do. She always show up respectfully and classy. You know what I mean? But like I said, everybody don't need that motherfucking surgery. I'm going to tell you who else didn't need that surgery that used to look good. Little Kim. Little Kim walking around here looking like the leprechaun from the movies. Looking crazy as shit. But before you had that surgery, Lil' Kim was fine as a motherfucker, man. Mariah Carey the same way. Mariah Carey used to look good, but you can see in her face where she had that surgery. Oh, now I'll give you that. For her age, she does look great because people do forget how old Mariah Carey is. And last night, she showed y'all, I still got it a little bit. Don't get me wrong, I'm going to talk my shit, but we ain't hating. She look good. I'm going to give her that. She look good. You know what I mean? She looked good, definitely. You know what I mean? There's a bunch of people out there that look good. Uncle Charlie Wilson, y'all see him? I said, look at Uncle Charlie up there sharp as a motherfucker. Dr. Dre in the back, all brolic. I said, look at these brothers, man, they aging well. Look at my sisters up here. They had knee leaks in the back with 1,000 pounds of makeup on. I said, oh, she aging well, but you look good though, shorty. I see ya. He said, Saw, that's what she looked like. Right, Law. She looked crazy as shit. But look, they showed a picture. I seen a picture on Facebook of Little Kim before the surgery and Little Kim's daughter. It is crazy. They look like twins. I said, damn, that's why you got the surgery. Because you can look right at your daughter and say, yeah, that's what I used to look like. Because you don't look nothing like that right now. Nothing at all. Nothing. I don't know what your boy Shabuzi had on. I'm still trying to see what really made Shabuzi famous. Is this because this brother is a black brother that does country music? Well, if that's the case, we could go all the way back a little further to some brothers that did country music way before this brother, but we not knocking him now. I'm just saying his outfit looked crazy as shit. He looked like his outfit looked like the outfit that Jamie Foxx picked out in Django. Remember when he said, "You just gonna let me pick out my own clothes"? That's that outfit he had on. That's what that shit looked like. That shit was crazy as hell. I'm like, man, what are these people wearing, man? What the fuck is going on? Is this what happened when you get money like that? You just start putting anything on thinking that shit look good. Man, you motherfuckers just crazy. I seen a dude today with a polo shirt tucked into the pants. He had a polo shirt tucked into the pants. I said, where in the Home Depot AutoZone do you work at, sir? Tucking that polo in them jeans. You want us to see that Versace belt buckle that's fake gold? Well, we can see it, sir. Said, meanwhile, we had Snoopy here at my job performing as DJ Snoopadelic. He looked like he lost it in the head. She said Kim looked like a penguin, looked like the penguin. Oswald Cobblepot. It was crazy though, but man, they honored Jamie Foxx, man, and I'm sorry, y'all. I just gotta know, where the fuck did his hair tattoo go at? If you see any photos of Jamie Foxx, he don't got that the head tattoo no more. Now, somebody explain this to me. Was this for a movie? I don't think so, because we've seen him for years with this same tattoo. Ever since he got out of the hospital, he don't got that shit no more. Now, y'all might be sitting here thinking, am I saying that Jamie Foxx is a clone? Hell no. You can't clone that fool-ass nigga. Jamie Foxx is one of them people that is naturally funny. Even when, like Kevin Hart, even when he's not trying to be funny, he's funny. Everything about him is just hilarious. So I don't think the man is a clone. I just think some shit ain't the fuck right. And as y'all good YouTuber, I got to call it out. I got to say something. Shout out to everybody that's checking me out from YouTube. I appreciate you. You know what I mean? The one viewer that I got from Twitch, I appreciate you. Shout out to the people jumping out, checking me out over there on Facebook. I appreciate y'all. If you can, make sure you check me out over there on YouTube, man. I need the subscription. I'm almost there, y'all. I'm almost at 1,000. I'm trying to go all the way up with this thing. So, you know what I mean? I made a commitment to do better by y'all, and I'm going to do that. So I'm on here 3 times a week, man. I'm going to try to do 4, Monday, Wednesday, and I think I'm going to do Sunday. But yeah, man, they honored Kirk Franklin. But back to Jamie Foxx. I'm not going to say Fox is a clone. Now, they might have, because he had a stroke. Now, they might have worked on his brain, but that don't mean that your tattoo going to go anywhere. That don't mean that's going to go anywhere. Hold on, Law. I'm going to post it for you in the chat. He had a stroke. I don't know if they worked on his brain, but I still don't believe his tattoos will go anywhere. That's the crazy thing. It's like, where that tattoo at? And I might be looking too much into it or not enough, but I just think that there you go, Law. If you click that link, it'll take you right to it. I just think that that tattoo should be there. Like, where the hell that tattoo go at? Where that's at? Like, I don't get it. Prez, Unique Queens, peace. I see you. Let me pin this in the chat so y'all can lock me in and check me out over there on YouTube. I'm also on TikTok at Red Tree RC. I'm still filling that out. So y'all gotta bear with me. Remember, y'all been doing this shit since before Donald Trump was threatening to get rid of it and save it and all that other shit. But yeah, man, I don't know what's up with Jamie Foxx tattoos. That shit's wild that his shit gone. It's just like if I go in surgery right now for a broken arm, right? This same broken arm. You see all these musical nodes, G-clef and all this shit on my arm. These are going to be here when I come out of surgery. Where the fuck this man tattoos at? What's going on? Is it just me? Come talk to me, y'all. Is it just me? Right, bro. So I'm about to Google it. I'm telling you. Look what I'm talking about. I'm not the only one that said this. I'm telling you I'm not. Because if I go in and get surgery on my arms, you're still going to see all of mine. What the fuck happened to the tattoos? But okay, moving on before they start saying that I think he's a clone, which I don't. I just don't know what happened to the tattoo that was on the back of his head. Who else was they honored? They honored Snoop Dogg. Snoop Dogg had Dr. Dre out there presenting, of course. You know what I mean? He shouted out his whole team. You know what I mean? Everybody down with him. I thought that was cool. He catching live flack right now, though. And Viv from Fresh Prince, she on Snoop ass right now. I don't know if y'all, listen, Google Aunt Viv, YouTube Aunt Viv Snoop Dogg. Man, she got on YouTube talking about fuck Snoop Dogg. She got on YouTube talking about fuck Snoop Dogg. This is Aunt Viv. Hold up. The original Aunt Viv, might I add. Dark-skinned Aunt Viv, for those of y'all too young to know what the fuck we talk about. Dark-skinned Aunt Viv. Because the first Aunt Viv was dark, second Aunt Viv was light. She talking about first is people on Twitter talking about one dude posted. He said Snoop performed with Trump and BET honored him all in the same year. I thought that was hilarious. They not lying. But according to Snoop, him performing for Trump it was almost like a favor for a favor thing. You know what I mean? Not to say that that's cool, because he was a person that got on social media and said all these people was cooning because they was down with Donald Trump and they was doing this, and you coons can't come outside. And as soon as Trump jumped in office and he ring that phone up, you went and performed for him. But if you hear from him, he's saying that it was a mutual thing. You know what I'm saying? I do this for him, he gonna do something for me in the cryptocurrency world. So, you know what I mean? You know how them backdoor deals be going. Well, some of y'all should know. Y'all backdoor motherfuckers every day if we keep it at 100. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, I think that shit was crazy. I don't knock that, man. Man, a bag is a bag, man. Shit, I ain't gotta agree with you to perform. Somebody want to hire me as a DJ, I don't give a fuck what kind of music you like. You want my services? You want my services. You know what I'm saying? Booney, what up, though? You want my services? You want my services. But come on, man. I'm not knocking that man for trying to get it back. After all, he still got family to feed too. You know what I'm saying? Did it look good in hindsight? No, especially not after him saying the things that he said. You know what I'm saying? But hey, yo, I just got to share this with y'all, man. I killed my plane. I'm so hurt about this. This was a cactus that you don't have to water frequently. And what did I do? Every time I sat at my computer, I watered this cactus. Mainly because I forgot of the frequency of me sitting at this desk. So I overwatered my cacti and it died. Yeah, I'm hurting about that one. I'm going to have to get another one. Get a bonsai tree. So if any of y'all know where some bonsai trees is, let me know. And yes, I'm dead the fuck serious. But yeah, man. Yeah, and Viv, she got fired for Snoop. She dropping F-bombs on Snoop Dogg. Talking about the succulent, yeah. She said, poor little guy. But word, man, she got smoked for Snoop. She talking about, Joe, this motherfucker's a sellout and all this other shit. She said, yo, she said, men and celebrities, the only people that don't got to be held accountable for the shit that they be saying. I'm like, wow, that's because some of these people hold these celebrities in such high standards and such high status, like these motherfuckers ain't human. Shit, yes, they are. Yes, they are. But yeah, they honor Mariah, honor Snoop, they honor Kirk Franklin. Kirk Franklin got up there, spit some real rap. You know what I'm saying? Talking about when you down, people kicking you, but when you up, you know what I mean? They come back around and all that. He wasn't lying. Y'all can see that type shit happening in your life every day. People find out that you doing okay, that you thriving, you not just surviving, but you thriving. They come back around and all this other shit. Nah, stay that same distance you was giving me when you thought I was just surviving. Because now that I'm thriving, I don't need you. I ain't need you then. I don't need you now. It's still love, but I can love you from over there. Because my little brother told me a long time ago, Trev, everybody that shake your hand is not your friend. And he did not lie. He was spitting the truth. Damn, it's really almost my birthday. I ain't doing nothing, y'all. Don't even ask me. I ain't doing shit. I'm doing the same shit I do every other day. In other news, whoo, I got a big one for y'all on this one. I got a big one. Your boy R. Kelly. The aura. The 18th letter. Okay. All right. I'm gonna check that out. You gotta send me that in the inbox, bro. Okay, we talking R. Kelly. They trying to kill R. Kelly, y'all. When I say they, okay, let's start here. Do y'all remember way back when R. Kelly had two girlfriends get on Gayle King. And at the time, everybody was against R. Kelly except these two young women. They both denied that they were with R. Kelly. Now, granted, they're with R. Kelly at the same time. So it's established that they're both his girlfriend. So yeah, we're not going into all of that shit. His choice is his choice. We ain't getting all that lifestyle. We ain't discussing nobody's personal business. Don't put your personal business in the chat. We don't want to know if that's what you do. If that's what you do, that's what you do. We're not knocking it. We're not talking about it. But the man had two girlfriends. They both got on national television, got on Gayle King specifically, and said that I was an adult when I was with R. Kelly. We didn't do anything inappropriate. All of this is derived from our parents trying to extort money from R. Kelly. She was saying that my parents would tell me things like take pictures with him, take videos so they could use the video as a backup to extort money from him. I'm just giving y'all some context from the beginning. So what happened was, somebody in the jail accessed R. Kelly's whole file information, everything about him. They accessed his transcript of his phone calls. They accessed his emails to these two women individually. And since the feds couldn't turn the girlfriend, what they did was one of the guards went in R. Kelly's file and started copying and emailing the conversations from one girl to the other. Then those conversations made it to Tasha K's channel, and she read the emails live on her YouTube vlog. Granted, this information is protected federal information. Nobody outside of the prison system should have access to this. And if you do have access, you need to have a reason to be in that file searching for anything under Robert Sylvester Kelly. That's his full name in case y'all wanted to write him or anything like that. You can go look all this up. All of this is public information if you need to disseminate what I'm saying to be truth or not truth. It's all the truth. You can go look it up. This is all public fact. So R. Kelly is suing. He's suing for $100 million. He's saying that, this shit goes so deep. I don't know if y'all ready for this. He's saying that they tried to get a former member of the Aryan Brotherhood to kill him along with his cellmate. Both of them turned on the feds or the people in the correctional facility. The one guy specifically, he was a former member of the Aryan Brotherhood. He ended up telling on somebody, and he wasn't. That's okay, Doc. It's only two of them. It's okay. It's only two watching from YouTube, but I got about 6 or 7 of them over here on Facebook. You know what I mean? So I'm appreciative for that. You know what I mean? I appreciate you joining in. But the guy specifically that was a former Aryan Brotherhood member, he knew what was up because they tried to do the same thing to him. See, what happened with him was, here's some more context. What happened with that guy, he filed so many grievances against the prison system that they just buried him. They put him in the hole and they buried him. He and Supermax, this man go home in like 4 years. He's not a violent inmate. He has no violent inmate history. But because he used to be a member of the Aryan Brotherhood, even though he renounced and denounced his involvement in the whole thing, they buried that man. He's been writing grievance after grievance. So what happened was he sent one to the Superior Court. Superior Court said, ho, you can't just send it straight to me. You gotta take the steps. You gotta work your way up. And he's like, no. They told me that I'm not allowed to file any more grievances. Even though you're a prisoner, you still have rights under the Constitution. and they can't deny you these rights. And that's what they've been doing to this man for years. So now that they then came at him and asked him to do something to R. Kelly, poison his food, and if they couldn't poison his food, they wanted to stab him. All of this, again, is public record. Look it up for yourself if you think I'm not telling the truth. So he's been documenting all of this. So the person that they wanted to do R. Kelly in told R. Kelly what was going on. So all of this goes all the way back to those two women that he was messing with. Because what happened was, when this information got released, Tasha K called the one girlfriend and said, hey, listen, here go all of the messages he sent into the other girlfriend. He calling you the same nickname he called her. So, of course, it's going to start drama. Now she turned and is going to and is the state star witness. When in the beginning, she was like, nope, R. Kelly did no wrong. He's the best thing that happened to me. He didn't do anything wrong at all. Now it's a complete 180. So R. Kelly, on a technicality, is about to come home. I'm calling it. I'm telling y'all, remember what I told y'all. I said Diddy was going to walk. I said Cassie was not a victim. She's a freak. And I said Dirk going to come home. Now the Dirk part, maybe. They just denied bail of $4.5 million. You know why? Because they figure that ain't enough. You got more than that. If you're willing to put up 4.5, you can put up 9. You willing to put up 4.5, you can put up 9. You got 9. If you can put up 4.5, you got 9. So they, what up, cat? They're going to keep trying to get money up out of them. And it's crazy that R. Kelly and Puffy have the same charges. S trafficking and RICO charges. But in one person's case, he didn't provide the vehicle. You dig? And I don't mean the car. He wasn't the one providing the, yeah. It was her. I told y'all that girl was a freak and not a victim. But it's been a whole plot to take out R. Kelly. They wanted to either put something in his food, and if that didn't work, they wanted to stab him. So these two people that they tried to recruit turned around and said, hey, listen, this is what they're trying to do. Now, what the state, what the feds did was, and this is how raw they are, they sealed the motherfucking paperwork. So now he'll never know who that guard was. Nothing happened to the guards that leaked his information. Nobody knows who these guards are. Nobody was suspended, put on administrative leave, nothing. Nothing happened to nobody, but yet this man's personal information that's only in a federal prison and can only be accessed from within that federal prison was read aloud by a YouTuber who got sued by Cardi B. And she read all of that shit. That's a crime because those are stolen documents. Federal stolen documents. And you reading them online. That's a crime. I can look them up. I'm not showing y'all that shit. I'm not giving you no visuals to nothing. We're not, listen, they already trying to copyright strike me for the Love Pop the Balloon review. So I'm not giving y'all nothing. You don't believe what I'm saying? Use your Googles, use your YouTube, and go look it up for yourself. I'm going to tell you the truth on here. You heard me? What they say? You heard? You heard? Yeah. R. Kelly finna be coming home. The way they did the whole thing was wild. It was like, yo, it's turning out to be like this one big conspiracy to trap this man. We watching the same thing with Puffy. Don't get me wrong. I'm not telling y'all either one of these motherfuckers is innocent. We know they not. You can say that wasn't him on that tape all you want to. I'm gonna look you square in your eye and tell you you's a damn lie. We grew up singing this man's songs. You definitely can tell we know who that is. And that was him in that video. Hey, man, don't be mad at me. I didn't make the video. What up, cuz? I see you. I got to get at you. I'm trying to figure out what part you in down there, where you at. I ain't going to say it on the chat, but get at me in the inbox, man. Try to plan a trip down there so we can come down there and come shoot some shit up. Legally, of course, at a range, using legal firearms. Gotta put that out there. Though people will take this shit on the internet and run with it. Jen, what up, though? I see you. Shout out to you. Appreciate you. But I'm telling y'all, this man gonna come home. He's going to come home. Now, in other news, check this shit out. Let me tell y'all how social media, if you don't play with this social media shit right, this shit will get you killed. How do I know that? Because I watched a YouTuber get shot to death this weekend on live. Why did that happen to him? You got two YouTubers, right? One got about 20,000, one about 20,000 subs, 20,000 subscribers. The other one, matter of fact, I think the most he might have had might have been 10,000 followers. The other guy had about 4,000. So the most successful one, he doing his thing, you know what I mean, making his content, which is being him. He just being silly, you know what I mean, face painting and all that other stuff. Then you got this other guy who's making a channel, and his whole channel is criticizing this guy. So you got Guy B, his whole channel is criticizing Guy A. That's all he does is talk down on Guy A. That's all he does. That's all his channel does is talk slick about Guy A. So check it. Guy A lived in Vegas. Guy B and his wife just happened to be in Vegas on a little vacation. He's streaming live from the Strip. Guy A knows this, and he says, oh, so my favorite fan is in my hometown, and I don't know about it? He said, I should have been the first one to know. So what does he do? This man said, I checked every hotel on the Strip looking for this man. He finally found him in front of the Bellagio, popular tourist destination. Beautiful spot if you ever been to Vegas. If you haven't, I suggest you go out there and check the fountains out. It's a beautiful thing. If you notice, I said check the fountains out because it's free. Everything else in Vegas is sky fucking high. So do the free shit. Don't cost you nothing to sit there. Fountains go off every 15 minutes. But Guy B is on his live stream. He having a good time. He partying it up. It's him and his wife. They chilling. Woo-dee-woo, they chilling. In the background, you just happen to see Guy A stroll past. Guy B sees it. He sees him. He starts laughing. Next thing you know, Guy A doubled back. And when he doubled back, he pulled up and started shooting. He wasn't asking no questions. He didn't make no statements. He pulled up and started pew-pewing. And he X'd out that man and his wife right there on the Strip. Why? As my cousin said, his ego. It was his ego. Because he was, now, hold up. Now, here's the devil's advocate. One could say that man was bullied. They consider that bullying. Literally, when I tell y'all every video was mocking the other guy. This man's he made multiple channels. Every video is mocking the other guy. Oh, he ain't shit. He trash. I'm talking about, and his videos are 4 to 6 hours long. His channel is still up right now. Him and his wife, God rest their soul. Hate that had to happen to him. His name on YouTube is Finney the Legend. Look him up. Every video he got is dissing the other guy. So one could say that that's bullying. One could say that this man had no other choice. I disagree with that. You always have a choice. He could have came and shot the fade with the ball. He ain't had to pull up and then automatically be gun smoke. If he was really about that action, he could have pulled up and said, yo, come on, let's shoot that. Let's kick that fade real quick. We here right now. You talked all that shit on your channel. Let's get behind this camera and shoot this fade real quick. If not, it's going to happen on your channel. You dig? But he didn't. He pulled up, got his pew-pew on, and X'd out that man and his wife. This social media shit crazy. It ain't made for that, man. This shit made for people to have fun. Motherfuckers really be on here beefing over what? You beefing with somebody on social media you live next door to. You beefing with people on social media you ride past every day. This was crazy the way this whole shit panned out. Exactly. You got a choice. He could have shot the fade with the boy. He could have been like, yo, okay, what's up? You here? Yeah, you know what it is. You know what time it is. It shouldn't have been no word said because, like I said, man B, every video was mocking man A. I'm not bullshit. I'm telling y'all. If y'all go to YouTube and look up Finney the Legend, you'll see what I'm saying. Every video, God rest him and his wife's soul. I'm not saying that this man deserved what happened. I'm saying that there's a causality. This is if he didn't zig, he could have zagged. You know what I mean? But I know homeboy walked up, and the crazy part, he know, because mind you, like I said, homeboy's live streams are like 4 to 6 hours. They know who each other are. You know what I mean? It ain't like they friends, they strangers. You know what I mean? Homeboy just picked him out of the blue to start trashing his YouTube page and trashing everything about him. You know what I mean? So homeboy watching his live stream trying to find where he at. He see the boy down on Fremont Street. He like, oh, okay, so he out here near the strip. Oh, he go looking, and he found that man. Walk right past him. You see him in the background. They slowed it down. They like, look, here he go right here. He just walking past. He didn't even look in that direction. But homeboy Guy B, he knew that was him because when he seen it in the camera, he started smiling. And then he turned around and started facing my man. Now, when he faced him, that's when Guy A doubled back. And when he pulled up, it was pew, 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 pew. And he X'd off my man and his wife. Now, granted, my man ran off and his wife stepped up. And she got plugged first. She got hit. Pop, 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 right there. My man wasn't playing about his YouTube. This his brand. This how he make his money. And you trashing him on YouTube. Granted, I can't even say I don't think. I don't even think. I know it shouldn't have went that far. He shouldn't have, because his ego. His ego about to have him spend the rest of his life in jail. Word. The rest of his life in jail over some YouTube shit. Because, like I said, you got a choice. That's the lesson for today, y'all. No matter what, you got a choice. Somebody did you wrong. You might got your hand on you, you know what I mean, ready to go, you know what I mean. You got a choice. You heard what Craig Pop told him. Put that down, son. What you gonna do with that? Go ahead, put that down. You got a choice. And if you think you don't, they're gonna make one for you. Because the free hotel ain't never closed. A Cap is crazy. He came up and straight X'd that man out on live in the middle of the strip. Bang, 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 bang. He couldn't take it no more. That's why I'm telling y'all, I think that man gonna get off. That bullying shit. Listen, man. Listen. These people don't be playing no games. Oh, man, not Ananda Lewis. Oh man. Some of y'all as old as me, so y'all remember MTV Jams. Um, damn. Ananda Lewis just passed, former MTV host and VJ. She was on everything on MTV, man. Ananda Lewis, rest in peace, man. Sending healing energies out to her and her family, man. You know what I mean? That's just wild, man. She was 52 years old. Looked like she was 22. Crazy. Make sure y'all making the right choices out there, man. Real rap. But yeah, man, other news, man. We sending prayers out to the people out there in LA, man. So in addition to the National Guards, Donald Trump has deployed Marines. Now, if we're gonna talk about this, y'all, we're gonna talk about it and be real. Were these protests peaceful before or after the National Guard got there? Let's be honest. Let's keep it real. Because if it's a peaceful protest, if that's truly what it was, then we know why he called them in. Now, if they were, as we saw, throwing shit at the cars and all that and looting and shit and burning shit up, you know what I mean? Let me tell y'all something, man. LA, California altogether is not playing with people, especially Los Angeles. You know why? The Olympics. LA is scheduled to host the Olympics. You know the dramatic and drastic changes that have to be made to the city for them to host the Olympics? This ain't no small thing. The Olympics is global. This is saying our best against your best. These are games that go back to Greco-Roman times. Like, you see what I'm saying? So I think ain't none of this shit on accident. Ain't none of this shit. I think it's all on purpose. I think everything is intentional. The fires, everything, the deaths. I think all of this shit, the high profile incarcerations, all of this shit is intentional because they need to clean LA. They got the Olympics coming. We can't invest millions and billions of dollars into this city if y'all can't keep ground level crime under control. You done burn half the city the fuck out. That's a fresh start. Most of them people can't even get paid for their houses burning down because the insurance companies did the flim flam and at the last minute said, oh no, we can't cover that. That shit's intentional, peace, God. That shit's intentional, man. I'm telling y'all. Don't believe the lies. As Cope would say, don't believe the lies. Do your research. You got your phone in your hand all day anyway. All you gotta do is get online, Google some shit, YouTube some shit. You'll see it for yourself. Ain't nothing I'm saying new. It's just coming from my words, it's my opinion. Well, actually, I believe this to be true. I'm just saying. But that's a sad situation out there, man. So we're going to definitely pray for the people of Los Angeles that's out there peacefully protesting and got to deal with, you know what I mean, ICE coming in to graduations, ICE coming into people's churches. Come on, man. Don't get me wrong. I'm for the enforcement of some shit. But look, man, when you violate people's due process, I got an issue with that. The revolution is being televised, my brother. Oh, not will be. It is being televised right here in front of us. They riding in Chicago right now, too. It's going to spread. Shit ain't right. Y'all see that? Y'all see that cop that shot that lady? She was trying to get to her where the cops were blocking the street off. The street that they blocking off, she live on. She like, yo, I'm trying to get home. I'm trying to get to my apartment. Cop shot her ass with that beanbag. I don't know if y'all ever been hit with that beanbag shit. Let me tell you something. It'll put you on your ass. It may sound sweet. Oh, it's a beanbag. It ain't going to hurt. Yeah, okay. I guarantee you it'll sit you the fuck down. She about 5 feet away, maybe 10 feet away from, not even 10 feet, about 5, 6 feet away from this man. And he shot her with that beanbag. It's a female. She got her hands up like, yo, I'm just trying to get to my apartment right there. Shot her. Bang! So it's not a game, man. It's not a game. I'm telling y'all, shit about to get crazy. You ain't got your 2-way. Listen, man, what you waiting on? You better reach out to somebody. You don't know who to talk to about getting you a legal firearm, getting you trained and getting you some classes. Reach out, talk to somebody. Somebody knows something. Hit me. I'll point you in the right direction. Because in a minute, in a minute, I'm about to get some classes. Said I heard that shit. Listen, man. We can't say shit's getting crazy. Shit been crazy. Like the bull said, it wasn't about the price of eggs. He wasn't lying. It's not about the price of eggs. Make sure y'all out here being smart, man. Get your shit together legally. It ain't expensive. Talk to somebody. Get yourself right. Word. But I'm going to slide on up out of here. We got game 3 of the finals. I'm going for OKC. Shout out to everybody that joined in. I greatly appreciate you for tuning in to today's current event news. We're going to be back again. I'm going to try to go Friday. If not Friday, y'all going to see me Sunday. Yeah, I'm going to try to do my weekly current events 3 times a week. So make sure y'all jump over to YouTube, drop me a sub, like, follow, and subscribe, man, for more, man. I definitely appreciate y'all because, like I said, you could have been anywhere in the world, but you was here with me, and I greatly appreciate you for that, man. It's your boy Red Trey, man. Keep rocking out with me, man. Until the next one, y'all be easy, be safe, and remember, be you. It's free.